With autumn approaching, it can feel like summer is over all too soon. But we're determined to make summer last as long as possible. All of the offers we've lined up are designed to get you some late summer sun within just weeks, and all for a superb price too.
That's right. So if you fancy feeling the sun on your skin, the sand between your toes and sipping something cool on a sun-kissed shore, well, and who wouldn't, we're sure to have just the thing.
I'm just watching that water slide and my little eyes are lighting up because I'm like a kid with those things.
I think we'd both be exactly the same. But can you imagine a water slide in England in October? I can't really.
Yeah, it's never going to work, is it? I just can never resist them. It should be pretty decent there, though. Temperatures should still be in the upper 20s, so you're sure to come back feeling you've made the most of the summer, and for a surprisingly affordable price. Do you know, I've actually been to Mallorca in December, so a lot later than that October deal, and you could still sit outside and it was warm and just so good for the soul to sit outside and eat in the sunshine. It was gorgeous. Of course, all of today's offers are subject to availability, so make sure you don't miss out. You need to have your phone at the ready as we tell you about our next late summer escape.
Yes, it's a deal to Ibiza.
That's true, actually. You've done a lot of talking about dancing, but not actually shown us any of your moves.
Well, you know, I'm saving that for later. I don't want to peak too early.
That is it for now. As always, we've plenty more offers, just a phone call away. So if you haven't seen the late summer escape that's quite what you're after, then give us a call anyway and we'll see what else we have.
But of course, if you've seen a deal that you like the look of, get on the phone and get it booked. Just think, you're moments away from great value and weeks away from making summer last into autumn.
So go on, now is your chance to make your escape, but of course all offers are subject to availability, so you do need to get on the phone and book as soon as you can.
So go on, get dialing.
And most importantly, get packing. We will see you soon.
Thanks for watching.
Goodbye.
Goodbye. Hi there, I'm Richard Standing.
And I'm Caroline Faraday.
Welcome to Off the Beaten Track, a show where we explore accommodation set in locations that are, funnily enough, off the beaten track.
That makes sense. Doesn't just mean travelling to destinations in the furthest corners of the globe. No, we're also looking at well-known destinations, but we've managed to find a few lesser-known resorts for you.
And some of these spots are a lot closer to home than you might think. So, without further ado, let's begin, shall we?
In today's show, not only will we be exploring several resorts in Spain and an escape to Kenya, we'll also be exploring India's beach capital, Goa, the beautiful Greek island of Santorini, and we'll take a look at some of those stunning turquoise Turkish waters.
Sounds lovely, doesn't it? Well, we've got some great deals for you today, as well as plenty of suggestions for activities and excursions to help you make the most of these destinations off the beaten track.
But first up, we're heading to Kenya and the South Mombasa coastline. Now, we do realise that Mallorca is a very popular destination among British holidaymakers, but this next resort is definitely off the beaten track. Puerto de Sola is a quaint and quiet escape in a corner of the island many may not be familiar with.
That sounds lovely. Let's take a look and see what makes this spot so special.
Welcome back to our Off the Beaten Track special, a show where we look at accommodation set in some of our lesser-known resorts.
A few of our offers in today's show will take you to far-flung exotic locations, but we also have a number of deals quite close to home. The twist is that we've managed to find some of those resorts tucked away in quiet corners you may not have heard of.
So far, we've explored Kenya, the Spanish island of Mallorca, and we've also seen life aboard a Turkish gullet cruising the Aegean Sea. But right now, we're looking at that iconic Greek island, Santorini. The absolute best sunset I have ever seen. Santorini is gorgeous. Now, for our next destination, we're once again looking at a familiar location, but we've managed to find a spot just a little bit out of the way.
That's right, we're looking at Nerja in the Costa del Sol. Let's take a look at this picturesque little Andalusian town.
Hello and welcome to a show dedicated to one of the most relaxing, most stimulating, most entertaining and most memorable kinds of holiday, cruising. I'm Caroline Faraday.
And I'm Richard Standing. And if you've never been on a cruise before, you're in for a real treat.
You're also in for great prices, as here at Thomas Cook, not only do we specialise in finding the kind of cruise that suits your holiday requirements, but also kind of prices that make you realise just how affordable a holiday at sea can be.
So, whether it's fun and friendly or traditional and sophisticated or even something in between, there's bound to be a cruise that's just right. We aim to dispel any doubts or myths you may have about cruising as a holiday choice.
And if you're in any doubt about just what a great time you'll have, here's a little taste. I do really like the sound of the movies under the stars. Sounds so romantic.
I know, it'd be fantastic just lying there, looking at the film. You can lie back and see it. It's a huge screen, apparently.
Be gorgeous, be gorgeous. And now next up is a cruise line that really offers more things to do at sea than you could ever imagine.
That's right. Now, if you think that activities like rock climbing and perhaps ice skating aren't things that you can do on a ship, you're in for a big surprise.
To be fair, they're things that I can't do on a ship, they're things I can't do on land. It's Royal Caribbean and a Caribbean cruise on board one of their newest ships, the Freedom of the Seas.